Good morning to all of you, and welcome to Camera for Work session. I'm Praveen Upadhyay. I'm the Group Program Manager for Office Lens. So before we get going, a quick show of hands. How many people use camera on your phone in last couple of days? Yeah, I guess pretty much everyone. So we know that camera is a habit on phone. What we really wanted to find out is how much of that habit is in the context of work being done. So we started an inquiry. We talked to 125 plus people across 3 continents with the same question. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to basically show a summary of everything we learned in that inquiry. And to protect the privacy of the people who give feedback, we have put the renditions by Office Lens team member who are basically going to talk through the verbatims that we received. So I'm going to let the video do the talking here. Can you pump up the volume? Yeah.
Personal and work photos get mixed up. So many records, finding the right one at the right time is the best step.
So I guess this is what we learned, but just to get a sense of the people here, do you agree with this sort of usage pattern? Okay. Yeah, so I just wanted to get a sense, does it resonate with you in terms of what you do with your camera in the work context? Great. So this is what people really want to do.
To search my photos just the way I search my documents.
So basically, those of you who have used Office Lens would know that people want from the camera for work 3 big things. They want the best scanner in their pocket. They want to be able to capture whiteboards, slides, documents, and screenshots. They want to be able to capture things at an angle and basically be able to recall when they need it. It's like using your camera as a keyboard. Second, they want to communicate with pictures. They want to be able to use the pictures that they've captured as a canvas. They want to be able to annotate using ink. They want to be able to add watermarks, stickers, captions. They want to be able to apply filters. Add their colleagues on the photos of whiteboards as a follow-up. Like you can mention your colleague in a Word document. There should be no reason why you can't mention the colleague on a whiteboard follow-up, for example. And of course, when there are multiple images, sometimes they want to package some of these as a PDF or PPT, etc. The third thing people are really asking for is, how do I put my content to work? I have a business card. I want to save it to an Outlook contact. I have an event poster. I want to make a calendar entry out of it. I have a receipt, want to make a payment, and so on. So keeping that in mind, when we looked at the Office Lens experiences and capabilities that are already present when it comes to whiteboards, documents, business cards, and photos, we felt it's a good starting point to go on this journey for Camera for Work, where we basically package all these capabilities into some very lightweight, coherent, and fast experiences in the form of Office Lens SDK. And now we are beginning to ship this Lens experiences across Microsoft right where the users want them. So for example, if you are in a communication app like Outlook, Teams, and Kaizala, you will be able to find the same Office Lens capabilities without needing to download another app. Same goes for the capture apps like OneDrive, OneNote, and Lens. And last but not the least, the authoring apps that we all love, which is Word, Excel, and PowerPoint. So with that, let me show a quick demo of how it works. So let's say I'm in OneDrive. The scan button is nice. It's easy to discover. And I want to take the scan at an angle. I can crop. I have 8-point crop here. I can rotate if I wanted to. And when I'm done, I can simply name and upload it in OneDrive. It's as simple as that. If I'm in a communication app like Kaizala or Teams, I can open a new chat. I can take a photo of this audience. I can say Ignite demo in the captions. I could go and even circle some information here. I could actually write something inside which will say awesome demo. And when I'm done, I can rotate, I can resize, I can really put it here. The same capabilities that I'm showing for photo applies to documents. So the same watermark that you just see, which you can easily resize and position, also applies to documents when you want to write confidential and stuff like that. You can choose different styles for this. You can say, I want a full, so basically you can choose a bunch of styles before you can change the colors of the text, etc. And when you're done, you can simply post this picture to your chat stream where people can like and so on. Last but not the least, let me show an Outlook scenario where I can go and create a new contact by simply scanning a business card. As you can see, all the contact details of my business card got translated here nicely. I could edit if I wanted to, if I thought something is not right and I'm done. The contact gets added in Outlook directly with no effort on my side. So this is basically what we mean by the best scanner communicating with pictures and putting content to work. And all of it is working today, and some of it will ship in our partner apps in a month or two. So this is very much out there to be used. Beyond this, I would also like to share some thinking that we are having for FY19. Hang on, I think I need to switch. So I'm going to show you two videos. They show the scenario exploration that we are doing for FY19. And maybe in the Q&A, would love to hear whether you connect with these. So here is a student who wants to scan a bunch of pages from a book in a library. So she uses her OneDrive app. She's able to scan a page like we saw just now. When she doesn't get the edge right, she can simply tap to get the edge right. It's fairly effortless. She can do multiple pages at a time. After she's done, she can remove the shadows on these pages by applying a filter for shadows. So the images look better now. And after she's done, it is basically in the OneDrive to be recalled later. So a week later, somebody asks her for the information. She's able to go and say, hey, show me all the scans I took at the library. So there is a location-based search capability that we are building. And then within that, you can search for keywords which are embedded in the document. And then, using the digitization of the text, using OCR, you can actually copy and share the text over your email. While you're doing that, you can choose to include the image as a PDF or not, based on the context. And you are done. How cool is that? Yeah. Here is another example of making communication easier beyond what we already saw, where somebody is at work and he's being asked to share a video file, which is large, over email. So it's as simple as clicking the camera button, choosing the video, and pressing send. So basically, the stream technology that Microsoft announced, we are working with the stream team to make video sharing as easy as it gets, without the complexity of you getting the messages that the size is too large and so on. So basically, in order to recap, I want to leave you with a few thoughts. For us, the camera for work is about productivity that is fueled by content, context, and intelligence. So productivity is about being the best scanner, communicating with pictures, and putting content to work. Mobile content, we saw pictures and videos, but we really want to go forward and also look at voice and multimodal capture, especially when you think about meetings. What can you do with your camera to capture your meetings? You saw the use of location and keywords, but we want to go further and look at the entities that might be embedded in your documents. So imagine there is a medical record. If you could find the patient name and the hospital name and the blood count as entities, and then do something with it, all that can be built on top of the OCR capability we already have. From an intelligence point of view, you saw the example of boundary detection. We are looking at how to scale that up to multiple boundaries. So if you have 5, 6 stickies on a wall, with a single click of your camera button, can you get all the 5 stickies and convert them to individual items that can then be correlated with tasks and reminders? We are also looking at entity extraction, where different entities from your receipt, for example, like a vendor name, the amount, and so on, could be extracted. And the right workflows for those entities could be surfaced, including the ones that can be connecting to your SharePoint workflows, like getting paid through SharePoint folders and so on. So with that, I think I would like to open this session for questions. Any questions? If not, please give us the feedback using your mobile app. Yeah, please. Yes.
So we used it to capture the entire presentations.
Perfect.
So I didn't know if you guys had ever tried on something such a large scale, but when we travel, that's what we use to capture entire scenes. It's obviously, so it has a lot of applications.
Thank you. And yeah, this is amazing. It's very inspiring. Yeah. So before you go, just a quick plug for partner team sessions. There are 3 sessions here that our partner teams are doing. Please go and attend. They will be quite fun. And I shall be behind in the office demo booth between 12 and 2. So if you want to talk to me, share ideas and suggestions, we'll be happy to do so. Thank you.